This video gonna be real quick and direct. So I'm changing my spark plugs. Before you do anything, before you can even get access to the spark plugs, either the driver's side or passenger side, as you can see, this is the driver's side. You're gonna have to remove that fender liner. Okay. So to remove the fender liner, you have screws that goes around all around. You can use a drill, like a small drill if you want to, and with a little piece of, let me see if I can remove it from one hand. Anyway, this little thing right here, I have there just in case you don't want to remove your tires and you get to the tight corner like that. So if the drill cannot fit, then you use that to be able to go ahead and remove those little tiny screws right there. As an example right here. So that's, you get to a certain point where you can't fit whatever drill you're using or tools you're using, then you can use that. All right. And you can remove that and attach it to your drill right here. Just remove that and attach that to it. And that's a T15, if you must know. You remove that, and that's it right there. That's a T15. That's the size that fit that. So pretty much this is what I was referring to earlier. See, attach it to the drill. Now, whatever area I can get into, see how easy that is? And you just unhook it and you go ahead, just go around, do them just like that. And again, when you get to a certain spot where you can't fit the drill, then you change it to that little thing if you have one of these. So once you're done removing all your screws, this is how your the liner gonna look like. So if you want to remove the tires, be my guest. You can go ahead, jack your vehicle or your truck and do that. Remove your tires, and of course, you would have a better access. But I decided not to remove the tire and do it the more uncomfortable way. So anyway, so once you get this area clear and you can see your spark plugs, and if you're replacing your spark plugs again, this is one of the ways you can do it. And once you start undo your wires, if you're not gonna change your wires, which the spark plug wires that you're looking at right here in front of you, all right, connection from the top, and then the bottom connection that's connected straight on top of your spark plug. Do not pull on the wire. If you, again, if you're not gonna replace the spark plug wires, do not pull on the wires as far as to uh, unplug the bottom spark plug wire from your spark plugs. 95% of the time, if you do that, you're gonna ending up destroy the wire. 95% of the time. So what you're gonna do is there's a metal shield that protect the um the end of the spark plug wire. So you're gonna get a needle plier. I'm gonna try to do it from the top in front of the vehicle. So again, you're gonna get a needle plier just like this or something similar, and see what I'm doing. You're gonna get it from the metal shield, not the wire. Once you get it from the metal shield, then you're gonna pull out. Okay, that's how you remove it. So once you pull it out, now the whole thing gonna come out in peace. Now, again, this is the best way to do it without damaging your spark plug wires. And once you do that, to undo the top, now it just pull. When you pulling, just grab it all the way on top if you can. If you grab it right here, not again. I'm only saying that in case you're thinking about using the same spark plug wire. But if you're gonna use new wires, uh, you don't have to listen to me. Just go ahead and do however you want to do it. But if you're considering using the same old ones for some reason, just make sure you be careful so you don't damage them. And keep in mind, this metal shield, you're gonna remove them because you're gonna place them back to the new spark plug wire that you're gonna use if you're gonna change the wires. Don't throw these away and the spring. You're gonna use the spring and the shield to the new ones.